श्री बलराम पूर्णिमा महा उत्सव की जय। श्री बलराम भगवान की जय। श्री नित्यानंद राम की जय। श्री 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 अनंत शेष की जय। श्री बलराम देव की जय। So today is a very auspicious day of Balram Jayanti, or also we say Balram Purnima. So we will give a half an hour, 30 minutes of lecture based on the teachings of Lord Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So first we will pay offenses to Balram Purnima on the Balram by chanting the Balram mantra on the day of Balram Purnima. Namaste Halagraha, Namaste Musalyuddha, Namaste Revati Kanta, Namaste Bhaktavatsalaha, Namaste Bhalinam Sreshta, Namaste Dharani Dharaha, Pralambar Namaste Tu, Trahimam Krishna Purvaje. Obeisances unto you, O holder of the plough. Obeisances unto you, O wielder of the pestle. Obeisances unto you, O beloved husband of Revati. Obeisances unto you, O affectionate benefactor of your devotee. Obeisances unto you, O upholder of the earth. Obeisances unto you, O best of the mighty. Obeisances unto you, O killer of the Pralamba demon. Please save me, O elder brother of Lord Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna Balaram ki jai. So first we will go for the introduction of the Balram Jayanti. So who is Balram? What are his etiquettes? What he does, how he came into existence, what is his quality, and how to fast on the Balram Jayanti, what activities we should do. So we have many devotees online. That's amazing. So first of all, Balram Jayanti is being celebrated all over the world. This is the appearance day of Lord Balram. Like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chami divyam evam yuveti taktvata tyaktva deham punarjanma na eti mameti so Arjuna. It means that Krishna is the his birth and his activities are transcendental. Janma karma chamme divyam. Janma and karam, the birth and the karam are divya. Divya means transcendental, not of this material world. Similarly, Lord Balram Janam is also transcendental or the divya. So Lord Balram is the elder brother of Lord Sri Krishna. So whenever the Lord come into this material world, he comes with his team. भगवान अकेले नहीं आते, पूरी टीम के साथ आते हैं, लाखों करोड़ों भक्त आते हैं उनके साथ. So first of all, if you see the sequence, the first elder brother of Lord Krishna is coming. Then after 8 days, Janmashtami is there. So Lord Krishna is appearing. And then Srimati Radharani is coming. So the Balram Purnima falls in the spring, or it is also called as a Falguna month. Like we have January, February, March. Similarly, in the Vedic calendar, we have a month called Falguna month. In this word, the Gaudiya devotee or Hare Krishna or the ISKCON devotee, they are fasting. They do a lot of kirtan things, bhajans for the Lord Balram, and study and perform such community programs for the observation of the fasting and celebration of Lord Balram. So Balram ji is very, very merciful. Balram say, no, no, my devotee should not fast for whole day and break fast on the next day. बलराम जी सिंह नो नो यू जस्ट फास्ट ओनली फॉर 12 noon. तो आज का जो उपवास है सिर्फ दोपहर के 12 बजे तक है. अभिषेक के बाद आप भगवान का चरणामृत पी के अनाज और प्रसाद खा सकते हैं. बट देर आर डिवोटी आउट ऑफ देयर चॉइस दे पोस्ट फास्ट निर्जल एज वेल. And some of devotee they fast like an Ekadashi and break fast in the next day. Based on the everyone's capacity, the fasting is happen. So Lord Balram symbolizes the spiritual strength. Bala means takat, strength. Ram means the one who is giving pleasure to his devotee. So Balaram, word Balaram means spiritual strength. So it is not the strength that I can lift a very big car, I can lift 100 kg, 200 kg. This is a material strength. The spiritual strength means that I make up in the morning in a Mangalarti. I associate with the sincere devotees. I follow the four regulative principles. I chant my 16 rounds. So from where this spiritual strength come? From the Balramji. Because Krishna says that the contract of my bhakti I have given to my devotees. So Balram ji is the Adi Guru, or he is the highest of all the devotees. So who will give you the devotional service? The one who has a devotional service. Krishna says, अगर आपको भक्ति चाहिए तो मेरे भक्ति के पास जाओ. कृष्णा बोलेंगे मैं कहाँ से भक्ति दूंगा, मेरे पास कुछ भक्ति नहीं है, मुझे तो भक्त लोग मुझे प्रसन्न करते हैं भक्ति करके. तो कृष्णा ने अपना जो ये भक्ति का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है किनको दिया है? अपने भक्तों को. एंड हाईएस्ट ऑफ ऑल द डिवोटीज, एंड ही इज द लॉर्ड हिमसेल्फ, एंड ही इज अ डिवोटी ऑफ लॉर्ड कृष्णा एज वेल. So he support Krishna in setting an example of humble service to attain highest bliss. It means that Krishna is accepting service and the Balram ji is the one who is serving the Krishna. So Prabhupada says once, there is no difference between Krishna and Balram, only the color difference is that Krishna is a black and a Balram ji is a white. The Krishna is the Lord and the Balram ji is the servitor, or one who is serving with love. And he, by his example, we can understand that how Krishna is beautiful. So Balram ji is the original spiritual master known as Anantashesh. Balram ji जो है सारे गुरुओं के प्रतिनिधि है. जो जितने भी भक्त हैं, जितने भी गुरु हैं, उनके आदि गुरु कौन है? हु इज द ओरिजिनल स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर? लॉर्ड बलराम जी. ऑल अवर स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर लाइक शिला प्रभुपाद, अवर गुरु महाराज, ऑल आर द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ actually Lord Balram ji, and he is also known as Ananta Shesh. In Lakshman, in Ram Leela, the same Balram ji is coming as the Lakshman. In Gaur Leela, same Balram ji is coming as the Lord Nityananda. एंड सेम बलराम जी इज स्लीपिंग. आप देखते होंगे एक फोटो है, लाइक लॉर्ड विष्णु इज स्लीपिंग ऑन अ शैया शेष सागर, एंड दोज हु आर द शेष नाग और इज द अनंत शेष इज द बलराम हिमसेल्फ. सो ऑल दिस अनंत शेष, लक्ष्मण, लॉर्ड नित्यानंदा, देर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन इन ऑल ऑफ देम. सो हु इज लॉर्ड बलराम? लॉर्ड बलराम सिंबल्स आर ऑल्सो नोन एज, बलराम इज ऑल्सो नोन एज बलदेव और बलभद्रा. भगवान बलदेव का एक और नाम क्या है? बलभद्र. भल मीन्स स्ट्रेंथ, भल मीन्स क्या होता है? ताकत. और भद्र का मतलब क्या होता है? ही इज अ वेरी सिविलाइज्ड, ही इज अ वेरी, ही इज अ वेरी नाइस, ऑनेस्ट, हिम्बल, हैज ऑल द एटिकेट्स. बलराम जी कौन है? बहुत ही सीधे साधे और सुलझे हुए हैं लोग, सिविलाइज्ड हैं. एंड द कृष्णा, ही इज अभद्र. अभद्र का मतलब है कृष्णा इज द मोस्ट अनसिविलाइज्ड. वाई? Every time in the Braj, the mother Yashoda is accepting the complaints from the Brajvasi that, oh Krishna, इसने कभी माखन चोरी कर लिया, कभी कपड़े चोरी कर लिए, कभी कभी वहां पर प्रलय कर लिया, कभी उस राक्षस को मारा, कभी यहाँ, कभी जूते चोरी किए, कभी क्या करता, उत्पात करते रहते हैं कृष्णा. कृष्णा इज अभद्र, बट बलदेव इज द बलभद्र. बल मीन्स विद स्ट्रेंथ एंड भद्र मीन्स वन हु इज civilized, who has an etiquette. Because Krishna is very naughty. Krishna is, every time doing some pastime for his devotee, but Balram is a very, very obedient, very civilized kid of Mashodanandan. And he is also called as Haldar. Haladara means the holder of the plough. And he is also called as Halayuddha, the wielder of the plough. Similarly, we see that what are the attributes? He is traditionally depicted holding a plough and a mace. अगर आप देखो, मैं अभी आपके सामने एक स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूं, उसमें आप देख सकते हो कि बलराम जी के पास दो वस्तु है. देर आर टू थिंग्स दैट बलराम जी होल्ड विद हिम. द फर्स्ट इज द मेस एंड अदर इज द प्लफ. लाइक जो किसान होते हैं, those who are farmer, they do some kind of farming technique, and in this way you see he has a weapon in his hand. How beautiful Lord Balaram ji is. Lord Balaram ji ki jai. So there is a plough, if you see, and on the other hand, if you will see, there is a mace. So this is a horn. Actually, it comes from the a bull, and Balram ji is very expertly blowing this, like how we हम जो शंख बजाते हैं ना, how we blow the शंख, similarly it is being raised. So Balram ji is in a very blissful situation right now. All the Brajvasis are there, and Revati Mata Gopi is the one of the wife of the Balram ji is watching them. So how beautiful you see the Lord Balram is. So here what we learn, that Balram ji has another name. Balram ji is carrying these two weapons with him, the plough and a mace. Similarly, लॉर्ड बलराम जी इज द फर्स्ट एक्सपेंशन ऑफ लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा. अगर आप देखो, ये भगवान श्री कृष्ण है, साक्षात ब्रजेंद्र नंदन कृष्ण. कृष्णा इज देयर, From the right hand, Lord Balram is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. जो भगवान की पहली expansion है वो कौन है? Right hand से कृष्णा है, oh बलराम जी. And the second incarnation, that expansion come from Krishna from the left hand, is the Srimati Radha Rani ki jai. So we see, now we will talk about the naming ceremony of Lord Balram ji, कि भगवान कृष्ण का और बलराम जी का जो है वो नेमिंग सेरेमनी कैसे हुआ. सो बिफोर आई वांट टू शो यू वन पिक्चर. हु डिड द नेमिंग सेरेमनी ऑफ लॉर्ड बलराम जी एंड यू नो Krishna? Can anybody tell us who was the person, who was the right personality who gave the name to Krishna and Balram in this picture? Can any devotee can say me? So see here, the mother Revati and mother Yashoda with the Nanda Baba, and there is a Krishna in a bluish color, and there is a Balram in a white color. So you can see the Mor Pankha. In this Mor Pankha, you can see there is a, exalted personality who is giving initiation or the naming ceremony or नाम संस्कार. आप में से कौन कौन भक्त ऑनलाइन है, कौन कौन देख रहा है? आप चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए मुझे, तो मुझे पता लगे कौन कौन भक्त सुन रहे हैं. ओके, मानवराज प्रभु, वेरी नाइस, वेरी गुड. ओके, so Adi Guru, very good. Gargamu, Dr. Swati Nandini, Hare Krishna, Swati Nandini Mataji, thank you for joining. Okay, Amit Sethi Prabhu is saying Gargamuni. Anu Mataji is saying Vashisht Muni. No, it's not Vashisht Muni. So Tulsidas Prabhu is saying Hare Krishna, very good. Aditya Kumar Prabhu is saying Gargamuni, Manav Raj Prabhu. So thank you, Draupadi Mataji. Okay. Okay, very good. So the name Balram was proposed by the Garga Muni, and it was a very secret ceremony. Garga Muni was requested by Nanda Maharaj, please come to our home. Like in our ordinary days, we do Chhati. Chhati. We say Chhati means छठे दिन भगवान के लोग भक्तों, जब हमारे घर में किसी का जन्म होता है तो छठे दिन उनका नाम संस्कार करते हैं. So there are 12 types of samskar, 12 or 16, I think. One of them is the Namakarana Samskar. So on that day, Garga Muni proposed the name. So what we learned from Srimad Bhagavatam 10, 8 and 12, you can also recite after me. Tatha samsakaram chakre nandasya vrishabhanugraha. Okay, sorry. Tatha samskaram chakre
संस्कारं चक्रे
nandasya vrishabhanugraha.
नन्दस्य वृषभानुः
Krishnasya Ram Ramayur
कृष्ण राम रामयोः
नाम्यानि कृत्वा यथा विधिः.
नामकृत्वा यथाविधि.
Thank you, Anumataji. So what it says, thereafter Garga Muni performed the name giving ceremony for the Nand Maharaj's son. गर्गा मुनि ने, भागवतम बता रहे हैं कि उन्होंने उनका नाम संस्कार किया नंद के दो पुत्रों का. ही नेम द एल्डर वन एज अ राम. जो बड़े भाई थे उनका नाम क्या दिया? राम. द एल्डर सन नेम वाज राम, हु वुड बी नोन एज अ बलराम, जिनको बलराम के नाम से भी जाना जाएगा. बिकॉज हिज ग्रेट स्ट्रेंथ, बल मीन्स ताकत, एंड द यंगर वन एज अ कृष्णा. और जो छोटे भाई थे उनका नाम गर्गा मुनि ने क्या दिया? कृष्णा. सो गर्गा मुनि एक्सप्लेन, because he would increase the pleasure of the devotees, he would be called Rama. बलराम जी का दूसरा नाम क्या है? राम. यानी कि ये कौन होंगे? He will give pleasure to the devotees. आनंद प्रदान करने वाले जो है वो बलराम जी है. Because of his extraordinary strength, he would be known as Balram. और इनका बल के कारण जाने जाएंगे, इनका नाम बलराम पड़ेगा. Since he was also transferred from the womb of Devaki to Rohini. So what happened? Actually, both the son Krishna and Balram are the real parents of them are Devaki and Vasudev. But what happened? Kamsa, he used to kill all the child born in the prison by Devaki and Vasudev. So Lord, with his Yoga Maya, transferred the Balaram ji to save him from the curse of the Kamsa. सो ही ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम द देवकी टू रोहिणी. देवकी माँ जो है उनके गर्भ में बलराम जी का जन्म हुआ था. एंड देन उनको ट्रांसफर कहाँ किया गया? रोहिणी में. रोहिणी माता जो है उनके गर्भ में. सो ही वुड बी कॉल्ड एज संक्राशन. सो संकरासन वर्ड, ये भी जो है बलराम जी का एक और नाम है। एंड संकरासन उनका नाम देवकी रोहिणी के गर्भ में जाने से पड़ा। सो गर्गा मुनि गेव थ्री नेम्स टू लॉर्ड Balaram. Number one name is Sankrasan. Number two is Ram. Number three is the Balaram. And what is Sankrasan? Sankrasan means for being attracted from Devaki's womb. यानी कि देवकी माता जी के जो गर्भ से प्रेम करते हैं और रोहिणी के गर्भ में गए, उनको संक्रासन कहते हैं। संक्र आसन। राम, Ram means for delight is the devotee. Ram who gives pleasure to the devotees, who are very affectionate to the devotee. भक्तों को जो आनंद मिलता है वो बलराम जी के कारण ही मिलता है। And Balaram already you know for his immense spiritual strength. So this was the naming ceremony. So in the Gaudiya, only if you know in all over the world there are hundreds and thousands of gurus are there, but only few temples are celebrating Lord Balram Jayanti. Because what is the problem? The Guru wants to make themselves God and want to fool the disciples and the society. That is why they don't want to show the who is Balram, how he's been incarnated. आप अगर आज किसी भी मंदिर में, आम नॉर्मल मंदिर में जाइए, आप अपने इलाके के 10-12 मंदिर जो 1-2 किलोमीटर में हैं, आपको इंडिया में तो बहुत मिल जाएंगे। When you will go there and you will see that there is no Balaram Purnima. उनको पता भी नहीं है। अच्छा, उनको पता भी होगा, वो आगे लोगों को नहीं बताएंगे, because they want to show themselves by cheating the people, but they don't want to show the real God, the real worship, the real essence of all the Vedas, because उनकी दुकान बंद हो जाएगी। What will happen with their shop and all these things? So this is a very big offense that those gurus in this material world, in this world, who are giving a spiritual knowledge in the Sanatan Dharma, are not celebrating the Balram Purnima on a very auspicious day. But thanks to Srila Prabhupada, that Prabhupada has gave us the ISKCON Hare Krishna movement, through which we came to know Balram Jayanti. So there is a need of preaching of the sincere devotee. So you see now today's program, there are 12, 11 devotees are online. And they are very fortunate because they want Krishna, not anything from Krishna other than his service. So those who are servant and the devotee of the Krishna, they are very, very fortunate. It is not ordinary thing to being a devotee. Like you will see a lot of friends of normal people, but the Prime Minister has only limited friends. Similarly, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has a very limited devotee because their qualification is highest. They want the highest thing in the human form of birth of life. That is why the Krishna has appeared in front of them. So first expansion of Krishna is the Lord Balram. He is the first planetary exception or the Adi Vishnu. The original Sankarshan, he assists Krishna in his all transcendental pastimes. Now I'm going to tell you another thing, that the whatever the cloth, जो कपड़े हैं, ornaments हैं, jewelry हैं, आप देख रहे हो, I'm going to share with you one picture, and this picture showing the Krishna Balaram very beautifully standing on the in the Vrindavan. So here you see whatever the jewelry, भगवान ने जो जो ऑर्नामेंट्स पहने, कपड़े, वो सब बलराम जी हैं। ऑल द सेवा, ऑल द ऑर्नामेंट्स और द क्लॉथ्स ऑफ द लॉर्ड that you saw is actually is being arranged and given to Lord Krishna by the Lord Balram. So this is the servant. The Lord Balram is a brother, he is a friend, and he is a devotee, and he is the servant of Lord Balram Krishna as well. So you see how he is keeping his hand on the Krishna's shoulder because he is his friend and his elder brother. So he help and support Krishna by doing all the mischievous pastimes in the Vrindavan. So how beautiful Lord Balaram is sitting next to Lord Krishna. And whatever the dress, ornament, anything what you are seeing, it has been given to Lord Krishna by the Balramji. So Adi Guru, he is the original Guru. Barna is the revered as the Adi Guru, the fountainhead of all the spiritual knowledge, also spiritual instruction, all the spiritual Guru. So he is depicted carrying a pluff, cultivating devotee. With this pluff, what he does, like आप देखो, जब जमीन पक्की हो जाती है ना, तो उसको खोदना पड़ता है। सिमिलरली जो ये भगवान बलराम जी का ये जो प्लफ है, वो हमारे जो हृदय, जो कि बहुत ही पत्थर जैसा है, हमारा जो हृदय बहुत पत्थर है, उसको बलराम भगवान मार के, उसको घुसेड़ के, उसको घसीट के, उसको साफ करके उसमें से कृष्ण प्रेम निकालते हैं। So this is the beauty of this weapon which is in the hand of Lord Barnam. So the hearts, so they can become fertile of the bhakti or the devotion. He is the servitor of Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita also explained that Sri Balramji served the Lord Krishna in all the fair existence and knowledge, embodying ideal devotion. So similarly, now we will listen the three pastimes of Lord Balramji. The first pastime is the killing of Pralambasur. Second is the killing of Denakasur. And third is Romarshana Sutas and the importance of the respect. Then we will have a question answer session from the lecture, what we have done today. Okay, so first of all, there was a very highest and the biggest demon called Pralambasur. So with this story, there is a teaching, the victory of purity over deceit. So one day, while Lord Krishna and Balaram was playing with their cowherd boys and the friends in the forest of Vrindavan, वृंदावन में भगवान कृष्ण बलराम खेल रहे थे, और उसी वक्त एक डेमन आया, असुर आया, उसका नाम था प्रलंबासुर. The demon Pralambasur disguised himself as a cowherd boy. He came in the form of a ग्वाल बाल. उन्होंने ग्वाल बाल जो भगवान के दोस्त थे ऐसा स्वरूप ऐसा रूप अपना लिया एंड ज्वाइन द ग्रुप. His intention was to kidnap and kill Krishna and Balaram. सो वो क्या करना चाहते थे, कृष्णा बलराम को किडनैप करके मार देना चाहते थे. ये कौन, प्रलंबासुर, जिसको किसने भेजा था, हु सेंट प्रलंबासुर, कम्स सेंट प्रलंबासुर टू वृंदावन एंड गो एंड किल दीज बॉयज. दे विल बी द वन हु विल बी किलिंग मी इन द फ्यूचर. सो बिफोर दे किल मी, kill them. Pralambasur was one of the maybe relative of the Kamsa. The boys were playing a game when the loser had to carry the winners on their back. Pralambasur cunningly arranged to carry the Balram, hoping to run away with him and kill him far from the others. So what was the game? Game उन्होंने क्या खेला कि आप मेरे पीठ पे बैठे, आपको मैं लेके जाऊंगा, भागूंगा, जब आप थक जाओगे, आप हार गए, तो फिर आपको मुझे लेना पड़ेगा. तो इस तरीके का गेम था. वी ऑल्सो प्लेड इन व्हेन आवर चाइल्डहुड डेज. सो दिस notorious Pralambasur, he came in the form of a Gwalbal and he wanted to carry Lord Balram. And as soon as the Balramji climbed on his back, the demon revealed his monstrous form and ran swiftly into the forest. Because Balramji is very heavy. And Balramji was fearless. Balramji को कोई ऐसा फर्क नहीं पड़ा था कि demon मेरे साथ खेल रहा है. The demon was very stupid and foolish, who was carrying Balramji away from the cowherd boys. So what was the plan? The plan was that he will carry him on his back and he will reach at the corner of the forest and he will kill Lord Balram. However, Balram remained completely fearless. As the demon ran, Balram struck him in his head. So this Asura, who was, came in the form of a Gwalbal or a coward voice, turned into a very big demon. And as soon as the Balramji, who was sitting on his back, his weight get too much over him, so he fell on the ground and he died, his body bustling apart. So cowherd boys glorified Lord Balram ki jai, wonderful Balram, you have done amazing job. So praising his strength and bravery. So I can show you the picture. In this picture, you can see how Lord Balram is killing this Pralambasur. So these was the came in the form of a coward boys, and you see that he's keeping the Balramji from away from his party or the gathering. So Pralambasur size and see the Balram size, and Balramji is killing the Pralambasur. So what we learned, why we are studying this story, we are learning this story. Then Prabhupada says the Pralambasur represents the hypocrisy. So when we come in our devotional service, those who are simple, they can attain Krishna very easily. But those who are hypocritic, मतलब क्या होता है कि यहाँ कुछ और है, यहाँ कुछ और है, तो दोनों जगह पर अलग अलग चीजें. दिस इज कॉल्ड हाइपोक्रेसी. सामने कुछ और पीछे कुछ और. सो नथिंग कैन बी, आप कितना भी कर लो, सच्चाई चुप नहीं सकती बनावट के असूलों से, खुशबू आ नहीं सकती कागज के फूलों से. आप कितना भी नाटक ड्रामा कर लो डिवोशनल लाइफ में भगवान श्री कृष्ण से, भगवान श्री कृष्ण इज वेरी एक्सपर्ट इन, वो जो बोलते हैं ना, एक की पोल खोलना, ऐसे हम बोलते हैं ना जब छोटे होते थे, यार मैं तुम्हारी आपकी पोल खोल दूंगा, मैं बता दूंगा. सिमिलरली इज वेरी एक्सपर्ट बट इज वेरी मर्सीफुल एज वेल. द मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल इन आवर सोसाइटी, दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग डिवोटी. And during this struggle time, they don't want to learn because of the ego. They don't want to surrender to Lord Krishna. They don't want to do perform. And because we are coming from this material world, even coming to the spiritual society, like in our society, we want to be very hypocritic. And what will happen? You will get nothing. So posing as a devotee, but having a hidden agenda or selfish motive is not a good thing. So Balram as the original guru exposes such kind of people who come in the form of a devotee and destroy the hypocrisy within his devotee and showing that true devotion must be free from duplicity. कि अगर आपको भक्ति करनी है तो आपको डिप्लीसिटी से हाइपोक्रेसी से क्या होना चाहिए, मुक्त हो जाना चाहिए। जो है वो ये है, देखो हम ये हैं प्रभु जी, हमारी हालत बहुत खराब है, हम गिरे हुए पतित जीव हैं। Similarly, now we will go to the killing of Dhenukasur. So who was the Dhenuka? So Dhenuka means D, D means donkey or the ass. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna book, Srila Prabhupada narrated how Lord Balaram and Krishna, along with their coward friends, once entered in the Talvan. Like Braj 84 coasts, there are 84 coasts of Brajas. There are 14 one or the villages in the Braj. We already know the Vrindavan, but there is another one in the Vrindavan Talvan. So Krishna was playing with his friend and he thought, let's go to other village. We will go and come back till the evening. So this Talvan was forest was filled with delicious palm fruits. There were many palm trees. But no one dare enter it because it was guarded and secured by the demon Dhenukasur and his family. Dhenukasur was a donkey, so who had taken the form of a giant ferocious ass. When the boys expressed their desire for fruit, Lord Balram fearlessly entered into the forest and shook all the trees. So Krishna said and his coward was Balram ji, Balram bhaiya, दाऊ जी, हमें हमें फल खाने हैं तालवन में जाके, बड़े सुंदर होते अच्छे। तो बोले, बलराम जी ओके नो प्रॉब्लम, कम विद मी, आई विल टेक यू ऑल। So hearing this, Dhenukasur charged. So when Balramji with his strength, he was shaking the trees, all the fruits were coming down on the floor, on the ground, and all the Gwalbal coward boys were relishing the delicious food along with Krishna. So Dhenukasur was a guard and the security provider of the Talavan on the behalf of the Kamsa. So Balram ji with the full force, but Balram swiftly caught the demon. और क्या हुआ, वो अटैक करने लगे। So what we learned from this story, first time when Dhenukasur came and he was hitting, attacking the Balramji didn't respond. इसीलिए हमारे भक्ति जीवन में भी हमको देखो एक बात सीखने की, वी हैव टू लर्न वन थिंग। Sometime when we are in devotional service, there are challenges from the devotee, from the non-devotee, because it is better to tolerate the devotee than to non-devotees. We can accept, associate with the devotee or with the non-devotee. There are only two things. There is no in-between things, mixture a devotee or non-devotee. Either is a devotee or either is a non-devotee. It's very simple. So when they attacked us because of our karma and they want to make us humble and purify us, and we have to tolerate the situation, but we don't have to get back to them कि मैं तुम्हें छोड़ूंगा नहीं, मैं तुम्हें बदला लेके छोड़ूंगा. No, devotee never, sit and talk about the revenges and all this, because in this revenges and the politics and all these things, a lot of energy and time is being wasted. And what we were doing for the long time in the material world, same thing we are doing in a spiritual connection, a spiritual organization. Similarly, here we've learned the teaching that Balramji was hit by the Dhenukasur, but Balramji didn't respond. He wanted to watch and see. Then again he saw, second time he is coming, then Balramji defended himself. Even by continuous attack, when Balramji saw that this Dhenukasur is not being understand, अभी इसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा, इसको सबक सिखाना पड़े, so Balramji swiftly caught the demon by the hind legs. चार पैर होते हैं ना, there are four legs. So with the two back leg, Balramji caught and wheeled him in the air like this, he's whirling or squeezing him like this and threw him into the treetops, killing them instantly. धेनुकासुर को जो दरख्त थे उसके ऊपर फेंका, because his body was very big. All the trees fell on the ground. Similarly, after hearing these voices and the fight and all the relatives, all the family, wife, uncle, auntie, children, kids, everyone came into the Talavan and see they wanted to kill the Krishna and Balram. But now not only Balram ji, but Krishna ji is also killing each of Dhenukasur and his family members. So you see how beautiful the pastime is there in Talavan. So wherever you go and get a chance, please visit in the Braj, not only Vrindavan but also the Talvan. So Now, what we learn, what we hear from this Denuka teaching. So, Prabhupada says lesson is that Denuka should represent the ignorance, ajnana. And what is the ignorance? I am this body, I am not soul. And the mentality of being stubborn like a donkey. कि हमको चाय नहीं छोड़नी है, हमको ऑनियन गार्लिक नहीं छोड़ना है, हमको मांस मच्छी नहीं छोड़नी है, हमको तो ये प्यारा है। अरे भक्त तो अपना जीवन भगवान को दे देता है। The devotee of the Lord gives his life to the God. Then if he says that, Prabhuji, take my life, I am all yours, who cares about the toffee, tea, and waking up in the morning and all these things? They will do everything for the Lord, those who have given their life to the Krishna. So devotees are very, very dear to Krishna. So like a donkey, we are also in this situation, we are stubborn. कि कब ऐसा दिन आएगा कि मैं सोलह माला करूंगा, कब दिन आएगा जब मैं ओनियन गार्लिक छोड़ दूंगा, कब ऐसा दिन आएगा मैं कंठी माला पहनूंगा, कब ऐसा दिन आएगा कि मैं गुरु की शरणागति लूंगा. द डे विल नेवर कम टिल यू विल नॉट डू इट योर सेल्फ. नो बडी विल कम यू बिकॉज यू हैव बीन गाइडेड, you have been told do it or not do it, it is your choice. But yes, we have to do our duty and we have to be very practical, consult with the immediate authority and ask him how I can progress in Krishna consciousness. जैसे हम जो है वो पूछते थे कि मुझे और क्या करना है, इसमें आगे क्या होता है, हमें क्या करना चाहिए. The senior devotee used to guide us that this is the first step, second. But the problem is that we are very stubborn. We don't want to leave anything and we want to take and sit in the PhD class directly. But there are etiquette, there are process. The Krishna consciousness is a gradual process, and it's been guided by the Adi Guru Balram ji. So attached to the material labor without spiritual understanding, Balram ji as the spiritual master removes such ignorance from the heart. देखो अगर आपसे अगर कोई चीज़ नहीं हो पा रही है ना, आप भगवान से प्रार्थना करिए, बलराम जी से. बलराम जी बहुत दयालु हैं, कृपालु, इज वेरी मर्सीफुल. ही विल रिमूव ऑल द ignorance from you. Although you are failed to do as well, but you will sincerely pray that Krishna, that Balram, you are Adi Guru, you are very merciful, you are the benefactor of the devotee, please help me. Then if you will ask help, the help will come. So now this is the last story of Romashra Sutta and the importance of the respect. So during a pilgrimage, once upon a time, Lord Balram, because he was came into his youth or the elderly age, he entered into the Naimashanya. There is this place in India still this called Naimashanya, where the great sages had gathered to hear the spiritual discourse from the Ramha Romharshana Sutta. He was a disciple of a Ved Vyas Muni. Even though Balram was Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no difference between the Krishna and Balram. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagwan ke Anant Avatar hai. Romarshana did not stand up. Whenever, in the kids nowadays, there is no etiquette. I go to some houses for the preaching and all these things. Our parents have taught us that whenever the elderly person, a guest is coming, you have to say Namaste, Hare Krishna, pay respect, and give them a water of glass. But now, unfortunately, the training has not been given to the parents, to the kids, that whenever, what is the etiquette if the guest is coming in the house. Similarly, they are also the Romarshana. So who are the Romarshana? He was a disciple of Ved Vyas Muni. Even though Balaram was a supreme personality, Roma Prashad did not stand. वो खड़े नहीं हुए अपने आसन से. Offer respect or acknowledge his divine presence. It was an offend. It was a Vaishnava etiquette. It's not a, it's a Vaishnava aparad. Not the Vaishnava aparad. Lord Bhagwan के प्रति अपराध. Seeing this, Balaram became very displeased and addressed the sages saying, though he is sitting on the seat of a spiritual speaker, वो अपने व्यास आसन पे बैठे थे, मेन आसन था जहां पर उनकी कथा चल रही थी. ही हैज नॉट शोन प्रॉपर एटिकेट. उनको वैष्णव सदाचार का ख्याल नहीं है, उनको नहीं याद है. ही मे हैव स्कॉलरली नॉलेज, हाँ बड़े ज्ञानी होंगे, ही विल बी वेरी ग्रेट नॉलेज एंड वेदास एंड, बट ही लेक्स ह्यूमिलिटी एंड रिस्पेक्ट. व्हाट ही, इनके अंदर विनम्रता और इस रिस्पेक्ट करने की इच्छा नहीं है. वो कभी भी ऐसा, देखो आई एम टेलिंग यू द सीक्रेट, टिल यू विल नॉट रिस्पेक्ट डिवोटी, you can never respect Krishna. Till you will not respect your Shiksha Guru, you till you will not respect devotee, you cannot respect your Shiksha Guru. Till you will not respect your Shiksha Guru, you cannot respect your Diksha Guru. Till you will not respect your Diksha Guru, you cannot respect Krishna. So Krishna is in the fourth stage. The first of all, we have to respect all the devotees, and not only the devotee but non-devotee as well. We have to be very respectful in our dealing. If any problem is there, what I always say, that communication is the key to success. Okay? Instead of talking about the devotee, better to talk to devotee, communication. But if you are silent, then it means it's a not good sign. It means there is a duplicity, there is a politics, there is a hypocrisy. So there is this devotee. Then this comes Shiksha Guru, then Diksha Guru, and then Lord. And we have seen in our 20 years of little experience in Hare Krishna ISKCON that there are devotees who are not respecting devotee Vaishnava Aparadh. They have a fight with their Shiksha Guru, and then the fight goes and offense comes to the Diksha Guru as well. I have seen from my eyes. And then they are spoiled completely into their spiritual life and they become like this. So then with the mere blade of kusha or the grass, Balram ended the Romashra's life later, and the request of the sages empowered his son Ugra Shravasuta, which is known as Suta Goswami, to continue the teaching. उसको आसन से हटा दिया भगवान बलराम जी ने एक तिनका छोटा सा ग्रास होता है ना उससे उनके ऊपर अटैक किया और उसी क्षण क्या हुआ रोमाश्र का देहांत हो गया ही लेफ्ट हिज बॉडी एंड लॉर्ड बलराम नो ही इज नॉट ए सेल्फिश लॉर्ड बलराम इज वेरी मर्सीफुल यू सी because he was not standing from his seat and Lord Balram with just a grass एक छोटे से ग्रास की मदद से बलराम जी ने उसी क्षण रोमाशरण जो है उसके प्राण ले लिए एंड देन लॉर्ड बलराम इज सो मर्सीफुल इन दिस ग्रेट सेरेमनी इन दिस सेज his son was also present there and he became the Suta Goswami and he was the one who was the narrator of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this was the three story and then today I will just take 5 minutes more. How to celebrate Lord Balaram Jayanti? Balaram Jayanti को कैसे celebrate करें? First of all devotees, those who are chanting, जो कि जप कर रहे हैं, they should fast till 12 noon. Lord Balaram is very merciful. So we should participate and organize devotional singing and chanting of Lord Krishna and Balaram's glory. कि हमको कीर्तन और भजन करना चाहिए. Scripture study, we should read the pastimes of the Lord Balaram ji from Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita. And offer special prayers and the puja. Offer Lord Brahma's favorite food. Balram ji ka abhishek kariye. Sugar cane, yogurt, vegetables. Decorate his altar very beautifully. Distribute prasad. Share the prasad which you offer to the Lord Balram, to the family, friends, and the devotee. Do some communal gathering. Arrange kirtan, lecture, programs, and communal feast to foster devotion and learning. Like today, we have this one program at 12 noon. We have a program at our home and 5:30 we have a program in our hall. So today we are celebrating the Balram Jayanti with the Association of Devotee by giving whole day into the Krishna Balram and meditate on the Balram ji examples by humble service, strength and being the original Guru. So here I will stop my lecture. So